Russia, ready to negotiate unconditionally with Ukraine. According to CCTV News reports, on February 2nd, local time, Russian Deputy Foreign Minister Vershinin said in an interview with Russian media that Russia is ready to negotiate unconditionally with Ukraine. He said that all military operations end in negotiations, and Russia is ready for this, but negotiations need to be based on reality. Russian Ambassador to the United States Antonov said on the 10th local time that the entire Western world is opposed to Russia, and Russia lives under economic sanctions. But now it is clear that the West's plans to thwart Russia have failed. Antonov pointed out that especially in the past year, Russia has adjusted its economy, strengthened its military strength, and strengthened multifaceted cooperation with African, Asian, and Latin American countries. The Ukrainian army uses HIMARS, all by American coordinates. According to CCTV News reports, the U.S. Washington Post reported on the 9th local time that the Ukrainian side revealed that on the battlefield, Ukraine needs to rely on the United States and its allies to provide target coordinates and locations, and then use weapons provided by the United States and other weapons to strike, which shows that the U.S. Department of Defense actually plays a deeper and more active role in the Russian-Ukrainian conflict. According to reports, in the past few months, the Ukrainian army has used the HIMARS high-mobility rocket artillery system and the M270 multiple-launch rocket artillery system provided by the United States and its allies to attack Russian targets. But according to a Ukrainian official, it would be difficult for Ukrainian forces to deliver precision strikes without specific coordinates from bases elsewhere in Europe from the United States. A Ukrainian official introduced the specific operation process. Ukrainian military personnel determined the target they wanted to hit and the general location of the target, and then the information was submitted to the senior commander of the Ukrainian army. And the relevant information was forwarded to the United States to obtain more accurate coordinates. A Ukrainian official confirmed that all positioning processes are carried out through U.S. facilities on the territory of NATO member countries and that the process is very fast. The report also quoted a senior U.S. official, who spoke on condition of anonymity, as saying that the United States played a key role in these operations, and that providing information on targets helped ensure the accuracy of the Ukrainian army's actions and save limited ammunition. The U.S. Department of Defense refused to answer whether to provide specific coordinates for the Ukrainian army's attack operations, only emphasizing that the United States does not participate in the selection of targets. The Nord Stream pipeline exploded 3 months ago. U.S. and German military aircraft frequently appeared in the nearby waters. According to CCTV News reports, on February 2nd, local time, according to the Russian news agency citing Flight Radar 11 network information, 3 months before the explosion of the Nord Stream natural gas pipeline, U.S. and German Marine Corps aircraft frequently flew in the sea area during the Baltops 24 military exercise from June 6 to 8 last year, including P-16 Orion and P-22 Poseidon anti-submarine patrol aircraft. Part of the plane's flight trajectory was recorded by the Flight Radar 3 network. According to reports, these aircraft had flown over the sea area where the explosion occurred in an ultra-low altitude attitude, and the transponder was also turned off during the flight, so part of the flight trajectory was not recorded. Seymour Hersh, a senior U.S. investigative reporter, published an article through the internet on the 8th local time, directly accusing the U.S. government of planning to blow up the Nord Stream natural gas pipeline. On the 10th local time, Russian Foreign Ministry spokesperson Zakharova said that an international investigation should be conducted. Zakharova said that Russia has repeatedly offered the Danish and Swedish governments to participate in the investigation of the explosion of the Nord Stream gas pipeline, but all have been refused. Zakharova called for a credible and objective investigation of the Nord Stream pipeline explosion only with the participation of the Russian side in order to provide the public with reliable and objective results. On the same day, German Bundestag member Severin Daedelen called for the establishment of an international commission of inquiry to thoroughly investigate the Nord Stream pipeline bombing. It is understood that Germany has begun to investigate the explosion of the Nord Stream pipeline, and investigators used 2 research ships to collect water and soil samples in the wreckage of the pipeline, and made a comprehensive record of the scene of the incident. Germany's Attorney General previously said in an interview with the media that there is currently no evidence linking Russia to the bombings. Lithuania delivered dozens of anti-aircraft guns to Ukraine. Moody's downgraded Ukraine. According to CCTV News reports, on February 2nd, local time, according to Lithuanian National Radio and Television, Lithuania delivered dozens of L-10 anti-aircraft guns to Ukraine, and left for Ukraine by land on the same day. These anti-aircraft guns are capable of destroying aircraft, UAVs, etc. at a distance of 70 kilometers in any weather conditions. Lithuanian Defense Minister Arvydas Anušauskas said that 15 Ukrainian soldiers have been trained as instructors of the Lithuanian army in recent weeks and have returned to their home countries. Moody's said the revision of Ukraine's rating was based on the risk consequences of the Russian-Ukrainian conflict. Factors include the decline in the stability of the country's debt and the increased risk of loss to individual lenders due to debt restructuring. Moody's also said that in the future, it is not ruled out that Ukraine will be further downgraded due to the impact and loss to the Ukrainian economy as the Russian-Ukrainian conflict further intensifies. On the 10th local time, the International Atomic Energy Agency, IAEA, issued a statement on its official website saying that the situation around the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant is still unstable. In the statement, IAEA Director General Grossi said that the situation around the Zaporizhzhia NPP remains unstable and unpredictable, as belligerent activity near the plant has been continuing. The rotation of the IAEA expert team has been delayed. Edit Wang Yulong Yi Kijiang. China's fertility rates decline. By Wang Xiao, ChinaDaily.com.cn. China's fertility rate is on a downwards trend and the average family size has been shrinking over the years, a senior official said on Saturday, calling for comprehensive measures to encourage marriage, childbearing, and building families. Data shows that there was 2.62 people per family in China in 2020, down by 0.48 from 2010, according to Wang Peiyan, Deputy Director of the China Family Planning Association. Currently, the perspective on marriage and starting a family among young generations is changing, and the trend toward having smaller families is becoming more obvious, he remarked at the Third China Population and Development Forum held in Beijing. The shift has resulted in delays in marriage, having children, and even a resistance of such rituals, which he said is the primary reason for China's declining fertility level. Survey shows that women, who are ready to start a family, in China plan to have 1.64 babies in 2021, down from 1.76 in 2017. For people born in the 1990s and 2000s, their ideal number of babies was only 1.54 and 1.48 respectively. Furthermore, the percentage of women who have no children over their lifetime increased from 6.1% in 2015 to 10% in 2020. A survey shows that less than 70% of women aged 35 and under agree that a life with children is complete, he said, adding that given the low fertility rate in China at present, it would be extremely difficult to raise the fertility without strengthened efforts to foster a longing for marriage and family. Wang suggested devoting more efforts to the promotion of getting married and having children at proper ages and sharing family responsibilities between men and women. He also called for advancing flexible working hours, and developing nursery care and elderly care industries. He added that a range of policies from household registration and employment rules to medical insurance and social security regulations should be geared toward protecting marriages and families. Seminar held to discuss cross-Strait relations in post-COVID era. Beijing, February 10. A seminar was held Friday in Beijing to discuss relations, exchanges and cooperation between the Chinese mainland and Taiwan in the post-COVID era. Jointly held by the mainland-based Cross-Straits Relations Research Center and Chinese Kuomintang, KMT, Party's think tank National Policy Foundation. The seminar was attended by scholars, experts, and other guests from both sides of the Taiwan Strait. We will thoroughly implement the guiding principles of the 20th National Congress of the Communist Party of China, CPC, said Chen Yuanfeng, deputy head of the Taiwan Work Office of the CPC Central Committee. The mainland will uphold the 1992 consensus, resolutely oppose separatist activities aimed at Taiwan independence, promote exchanges and cooperation in all fields across the strait, deepen cross-strait integrated development, improve systems and policies that contribute to the well-being of Taiwan compatriots, and care for and bring benefits to compatriots on both sides of the strait, he added. Andrew Shah, vice chairman of the Chinese KMT Party, expressed the willingness to strengthen exchanges with the CPC, promote cross-strait exchanges and cooperation in various fields, enhance the rights, interests, and well-being of people on both sides of the strait, and jointly safeguard peace and stability in the strait, on the basis of adhering to the 1992 consensus and opposing Taiwan independence. Experts and scholars from both sides of the strait also held discussions on such topics as opportunities and challenges in current cross-strait relations and promoting cross-strait economic exchanges and cooperation. Web editor, Cai Haruo, Wu Chengliang.